Welcome back to part 2 of the wonderful world of Eggtoberfest. Although Eggtoberfest 2020 is not like all the others, we are taking a journey to look back through the history of Eggtoberfest and the sights, special moments, and all our friends who made it happen. I am grateful for everyone who has joined us at Eggtoberfest over the years, and especially those folks who came and cooked and shared their amazing creations with us this weekend. And now, here's Rob to get us started.
Thanks for joining us here today, live at Atlanta Motor Speedway or via the broadcast at BigGreenEgg.com. We're here to welcome you to the 15th annual Eggtoberfest.
Welcome to the 15th annual Eggtoberfest, coming to you from the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, start your eggs.
Welcome back to the 15th annual Eggtoberfest. I'm here with Jason, and Jason, everybody's got, meat and steak and ribs and all that out here. Little vegetables, walk me through this. What is this?
This is elote. It's a Mexican street vendor fare. Basically, we smoke and roast the corn on the big green egg, brush on a little bit of lime jalapeno mayo, roll it in Parmesan. Nice and easy and simple.
We're going to taste this real quick. This is the best part of my job here, is we get to go taste the food. Oh, I got to tell you, you talk about vegetables on the big green egg. This is phenomenal, and I got to give you some of that, my man.
All right,
Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, we're here with Bill, and Bill, how many years have you been coming here?
I've been coming here 10 years. I started when they were having it with the 57th Fighter Group.
Back on the patio?
Yep.
Yep.
That's where I started serving pulled pork.
Yep.
And I've been doing it for 10 years now.
So you went to the back of the warehouse of
Yep.
the headquarters, and now here at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Enjoyed all 3 places.
Yeah, now which one was your favorite? Is this kind of you get a lot of people out here.
A lot of people, the 57th Fighter Group was nice and intimate, but this is a good for you to serve more people, a little more exposure, and it's a great atmosphere here.
So what have you been cooking the 10 years you've been coming to Eggtoberfest?
Pulled pork every time.
Pulled pork every time, and I see you got a little sample here.
Yep.
I'm gonna taste this here because that's the best part of my job today, is I get to taste all this wonderful food. I gotta tell you, that is damn good. That's all right.
It takes a
I gotta
lot
give you
of
some
it.
love on that, man. That's all right, my man.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Bill,
Thank you
thank
very
you very much. Do appreciate
Have a
it.
good day, sir. I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here.
All right, we're here with Rob. He's got a flank steak. Rob, tell us what you did to prepare this.
This is about 36 hours of marinade. Flank steak is a tough meat, so you have to let it marinate for a while. This is my mother's recipe from about the 1970s. I've claimed it for my own. It's flank you very much.
I love the name. And now, how long have you been coming to Eggtoberfest?
This is my second year.
Second year, and how long have you owned an egg?
This is my 4th year with an egg.
Yep, and then what's your favorite thing you cook on the egg?
I love the flank steak, and my favorite thing definitely is pulled pork.
Pulled pork? Yeah, no doubt. Hey, I'm gonna grab a piece of this. I'm gonna taste it. Is that all right?
Yeah, go right ahead. Big one.
Yeah, that is a big one. That is very good. And you say you marinate this for how long?
This one's 36 hours since it's such small pieces. Typically I do 24 hours, but for this type of event, 36 hours gets a little bit more flavor.
And how long have you been coming?
Second year.
I think I want to marry you. I really do.
That's my husband.
That is
Maybe I
so
can
good. Hey, stick around. We got a lot more to come here on the program. Welcome back to the 15th annual Eggtoberfest here live at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Here with a couple of guys from across the pond joining us from London. How you guys doing today?
We're doing fine.
What's your names?
My name's Steve Adams. I'm Will Hutchings.
Will and Steve, nice to meet you guys. That's a long way. Why did you guys make the trip out to EGGtoberfest?
I came last year and had a really great time. I'm persuaded Will and our wives to join us this year.
Now-
It's such a great place.
It is, absolutely. And what are you cooking today?
We're cooking smoked pork belly with crackling.
Now, real quick, what the heck is crackling?
Crackling is when you roast just the skin of the pork and it puffs up.
Okay. And is it just a technique that you use?
Yes, you use high temperature in the egg to give you a very quick finish. It's about 3 minutes to cook the skin.
And that's very good because the egg can get up to very high temperatures,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
obviously you
very
guys are eggheads in London. Talk about that because we use it for everything from smoking, baking, high temperatures, searing steaks. What do you guys use it for over there?
We certainly use it for all of that and for very long cooking. So we'll cook pork and poultry for a long time. We use brining to keep the meat moist for a long period of time. It works really well with that.
Well, I know you guys said it's your second year, I believe, but I think
It's Steve's second year. This is my first year.
Oh, excellent. Well, I'm sure we're going to see you back here next year. It's a pleasure, gentlemen.
Yeah, nice to meet
Thank
you.
you very
Nice
much,
to meet you.
and appreciate your time today.
Not at all. Pleasure. Thanks.
Hi, we're here with Big Ed.
Good morning.
Ed, man, hey, thanks for coming out to the EGGtoberfest here,
No
15th
problem.
annual. What do you got cooking here today?
Prime rib today.
Prime rib. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Cooking down. Should be ready around 11:30 or so.
Now, you were telling me earlier that you actually aged that. Is that correct?
Yeah, this has actually been in a walk-in cooler seasoned in a vacuum bag for about 30 days. So it's probably 60 days old before that in a vacuum bag, and then we cut it, season it, re-vacuum it, and let it age.
That has to be one of your favorite things to cook on the egg.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, Ed, thank you very much. Do appreciate it, and thanks for being here.
No problem. Enjoyed it, and I'll be back next year.
All right, let's see what else is cooking at the 15th annual EGGtoberfest. As you know, EGGtoberfest attracts people from all over the world, including Team Canada here today, with a group right out of Canada. What are you guys cooking today?
We're doing a lot of steak today, some prime rib wrapped in prosciutto, some pulled pork pizzas, pineapples.
Now, by the way, I heard the pineapple was soaked in rum,
Yes.
but I heard you guys drank most of the rum last night. Is that true?
We're short a bottle.
Hey, we're up here on Stone Mountain, the new site for the 2013 16th annual EGGtoberfest. Let's go find out what's cooking.
Welcome to EGGtoberfest 2013.
You guys ready?
This is what we do, man. Big green egg.
I'm a barbecue chef, originally from America, from California, but I've lived in Italy for 25 years. This is my very first EGGtoberfest, so honored and excited, and I want to get educated today.
What's your recipe?
That's the secret.
What are you guys cooking today?
We got everything from Smokin' Joe's fantastic pizzas. We got Bob's breakfast sausage and biscuits. We got Ken cooking up pork kebabs with an Asian glaze.
Find any recipe you want, cook it on the big green egg, your money.
And we have my award-winning sausage that's won here the last 3 years. We have soup with it.
I saw all the awards, man. You got to walk around here like you're the king.
You know, I'm just happy to be here, and good Lord willing, I'll be able to contribute to the party.
We have Graham Rahal, IndyCar racer right here, and Egghead, by the way. Your first EGGtoberfest. What are your thoughts, man, coming out here and seeing this wonderful crowd and tasting all that incredible food?
We're pretty full, I can tell you that. It's incredible to see the amount of people here. I mean, obviously, I know how the eggheads are, but to see, you know, several thousand people here and each and every one of these guys kind of making their own recipe and giving it out to you to try. I mean, there's a lot of food.
What has been your favorite thing so far?
Well, you can't beat Dr. Barbecue.
No.
The stuff Dr. Barbecue is cooking on the new double XL is incredible.
How cool is that thing?
That thing's amazing. Although I was just in the store and I saw Eggzilla, I think you need to make one of those next.
Hey, Graham, appreciate you coming out, man. Glad you enjoyed it.
Absolutely. Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
You didn't happen to be in there earlier, were you? I thought the steering wheel doesn't look quite right to me.
No, that wasn't me, man. Hey, thanks, appreciate it. All right, we're here with Dr. Barbecue Ray Lampe. And Ray, we were just talking to Graham Rahal, and he said you stuffed his space with some great food off of the XL, and he loved it.
Well, you can feed everybody off the XL. We had, at one point, we had 13 big pork chops and 17 pork steaks on here all at the same time. So we fed Graham, his friends, and a whole lot of other people.
Hey, talk about this event out here, Eggtoberfest at the park this year. Very different, and what a great atmosphere.
You know, it is. It's a different setting, but the vibe is the same.
Nothing like a fresh egg.
Everybody's here to cook a little, eat a little, have a couple beers, listen to some music. It's a beautiful day.
And you guys are big eggheads. How long have you guys been eggheads?
About Christmas. We got him one Christmas Day. Yeah, I got my first egg Christmas Day from my family. I always wanted one, but I was gun shy to pull the trigger because it's a big investment.
Sure.
Christmas Day, under the tree was an egg. There it is. And I've been an eggaholic ever since.
You gotta love that Santa Claus, don't you?
I'm telling you, he's a great man.
Town manager of Eggtown. Eggtown, USA. Right over here is the mayor of Eggtown.
Where's your mayor apron? I know, I've got on the common man apron. Oh.
We're here with one of the biggest eggheads you'll ever meet, and that's a compliment for this guy. This is Kim Youngblood from the North Georgia Eggers, and you've been coming to these Egg Fest for a very long time.
I think this is about our 7th Egg Fest.
All right.
My wife and I, we have 4 eggs.
I love it. It's like the kids.
Right. We have two larges, a small, and a mini, and we use the small and the large pretty much regularly every day. But we like to bake different things. This morning we did some Danish. We did cheese Danish. We're doing some sandwiches on the egg right now. So we just like to show off the versatility of the egg.
I love it.
This time we were able to get 16 of us to cook together in the same general area, so we're having a good time.
You can tell this guy's a big fan. Look at all these pins this guy's got. All right, we're here with Linky, and that's where I'm going to leave it because your name, I'll screw it up. I know I will. Linky, hey, appreciate you coming out here to Eggtoberfest.
Thank you so
Your
much.
thoughts? Is this your first one?
It's my first one, and I am having a blast.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Oh my gosh.
And obviously you're from South Africa. We'll talk about that a little bit.
South Africa, I was born and raised South African, and I speak Afrikaans. It's my first language. And I immigrated to Mississippi, Tupelo, Mississippi.
How the heck do you end up there?
It was a company that brought my dad over. So I was 16 years old, so the English I picked up then was Southern English, so I say y'all, you know.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, and now we're about 3 years ago we moved to Massachusetts, so that's where I am now.
And obviously an egghead now. Talk about that. How long have you had it? How long have you had? You know, I see you online as well, and on television, by the way. But you also have a medium, or I'm sorry, a large and a mini.
And a mini egg, yes.
Yeah.
I was introduced to the big green egg in March this year at Orlando at the HPBX show.
Yep.
Did the celebrity cook-off there with Dr. Barbecue and everything, and fell in love with it. To me, the grill is perfect, and me as a baker, it's even more perfect because you can bake on it.
All right, I'm here with Craig. Craig, man, you got some chocolate chip cookies here, and they look delicious. The problem is, you have a long line, and I don't think you have enough cookies.
No, I'm winding down on charcoal too, so whoever's the 16th person in line is going to be a little sorry.
All right, so how long have you been coming to Eggtoberfest?
This is our 2nd year cooking,
yep.
But we've been to a few local egg fests.
Now, where are you guys from?
We're from Columbia, South Carolina.
And you obviously have an egg that you cook on at home?
Absolutely, I got 2.
All right, you're the man, Craig. I love this guy, and thanks, and we're going to see you next year?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's bring a few extra cookies, okay?
Okay, absolutely.
Oh, they just came off. They're going to be good. They're warm.
Oh, man.
What do you think so far?
I love it.
We're very full. It's great.
That's the whole point. Now, you guys own an egg?
We do.
You do?
We just got one.
You did?
We've never
And you
used
had to
it.
come here and check it out and see what it's all about?
Yep, we're learning.
Are you guys impressed or what?
We are.
All right, it seems like we have an emergency here. Eggulence is here, and we have the doctor in the house. It's the 17th Eggtoberfest here, and we are getting ready to see Mini-Max being born. The yolk is broken. Let's go find out what's going on. Doc, what do we got? What do we got?
Here it is. It's been born.
Oh, look at this. It's Mini-Max. All right, we're here with Chef D, and the big thing today is Mini-Max. What do you got cooking on it today?
Mini-Max, we have smoked chicken wings here. They're all flats. seasoned up with some Down and Dizzy. We're going to later put some Smoky Mountain barbecue sauce on.
Now, what is the big thing about Mini Max? Because obviously, you know, you're looking at it's the size of a small. You got a plate setter in there, or convector now, what they call it, and now the wings. What are some other things you've cooked on here already?
I did sausage this morning. Later, we're going to go with some jalapeno poppers. But I tell you the great thing about this, Rob, you can just, it's on the go. You can just grab it and go. It comes with its own carrier. You just grab it and go, tailgate, fishing, camping, perfect for that.
We're here with Joe with Happy Belly, and this is one of my favorite stops when we're at EGGtoberfest. What do you guys got going on today?
We got our not so ordinary chicken sandwich. It's a grilled chicken breast with Gouda cheese, fresh baby arugula, and a basil aioli on a ciabatta bun.
Now, what's it like having an egg on a food truck? Very different concept, one of the first, I think, in the country, but here you are, and it's done very well for you guys.
It's done excellent. I think it's one of the biggest reasons why we're as popular as we are. The flavor we get from it, just everything about it's been great. We have a couple of them in the kitchen for smoking our pork butts and our salmon on for some of our other dishes. But yeah, we are the only food truck with one in the world right now, and it's been great for us. It's done nothing but great things.
First of all, I love the shirt with bacon on. Anything with bacon on it, you're good to go.
It is meat candy. It really is. And we've actually gone over the years of cooking a lot of different things and trying to switch things up. And we've gone with mainly a bacon theme this year. So we do a lot of bacon stuff. We cure our own bacon, smoke our own bacon, and kind of incorporate that into our dishes that we cook.
All right, talk about coming here since 2005. Why do you come out here and enjoy all this?
You know, it's funny. One of my good buddies is here from Germany this week that I work with, and he just cannot comprehend why so many people get together. He couldn't before he got here. There's just a camaraderie. Everybody shares their ideas, they share their thoughts. Everybody that really does this does it because they have a passion for the food. So it's not a competition. You're not better than anybody else. It's just everybody shares their ideas.
What are you cooking here?
These are jalapeno poppers. I have been perfecting this now for 3 years. I think I'm there, you know, but there's always that next step we can take it, and I'm working on it. So I think I'm here. We hope. In 30 minutes, we'll see.
Have you seen these things? These things are awesome. Out here with Ed Fisher, and Ed, I can't believe 17th annual EGGtoberfest. Here we are. Do you think it would go this long?
This is incredible. The first EGGtoberfest 17 years ago had about 50 people, had a dozen eggs, and we thought it was a one-time event. And so many people enjoyed it at the first one that we had twice as many people the second year, and it's been doubling each year since. Here it is 17 years. I think we have 5,000 people this year.
How about this cool race car behind you with Ryan Sieg? I saw you got to meet him earlier.
I was so honored to meet Ryan, and unbelievably, Ryan actually raced last night. And with all the energy that takes, he managed to come here to our EGGtoberfest. So I'm very grateful to him.
All right, we're here with Ryan Sieg after last night at Charlotte, out here at EGGtoberfest, the 17th annual, and you finished 13th. Not a bad run for you.
Oh yeah, Charlotte was a great run for us. We ended up 13th. The car was good all night, and just it was an awesome race.
And obviously, an egghead himself loves cooking on the egg. Some of your favorite things?
I like pork, so I do like Boston butt or pork loin or something like that. That's what I do. And chicken wings, always chicken wings.
All right, going fast. It's Ryan Sieg, the EGGtoberfest 2014. Hey, it's Rob D'Amico. We're here at the 18th annual EGGtoberfest, and boy, do we have a lot in store for you guys. We have tons of chefs from all over the world, including Europe. There's a whole tent in there. They're doing demos from everything that you can imagine overseas, so it's going to be pretty incredible. And we're going to take a stop out and see all the eggheads out there as well. So let's get inside and see what's going on. What do you got for me now? We're here with Big Swole.
What's going on, man?
Chef David, man. Hey, thanks for coming out here to EGGtoberfest.
My pleasure, man. Having an awesome time, man, out here today at Stone Mountain Park.
Now, how long have you been an egg owner?
How long? I've been an egg owner about 3 years now, and the egg is awesome. It is literally a multifunctional grill. You could bake, you could roast, you could grill, you could do anything.
Sweet tea brown pulled pork, took sweet tea that we have at the restaurant at White Columns, And instead of throwing it out at the end of the night, we cross-utilize it and add lemon, black pepper, thyme, rosemary, and as much salt as there is sugar. Boil it to incorporate it, and then soak the butter in it for 2 days, and then let the egg do the rest.
All right, we're here with Ricky Taylor, one of my good friends from the racing world, and Ricky came out here for the first time to EGGtoberfest. And if you don't know who Ricky is, Ricky races in IMSA. He drives one of those cool-looking Corvettes. So let's talk about that, racing to cooking. What is the correlation there? Because you guys do it at the racetrack as well.
Well, I guess you could say precision. And with my egg, I like to get it tuned in there to the right temperature, just like the race car. I guess you want to get it right where you want it in the sweet spot. So. Yeah, this is awesome. EGGtoberfest has been super eye-opening. It's cool to be here with all sorts of egg heads, and just awesome. I'm loving it.
What have you learned already? Even I know you just got here, but man, you can see all the different types of food that we have. It's amazing to see. So what have you learned, something that you're going to go home and try on your egg?
I'm going to try cookies. I'm going to try grilled brats with the onions over here. We've only just gotten started, and I'd like to head over to some of those classes too and hear what the real experts have to say.
Okay, I remember I was talking about some great chefs from Europe, and here is one of them. Jan is with me. Jan, where are you from?
I'm the middle of Holland, from Nijkerk.
And what do you got cooking today?
Some salmon.
And this is not just any salmon. Wait until you see this. Jan, go ahead and give us a look.
Yep.
This is truly amazing. Look at that.
Yesterday I put some salt and some sugar on it, and I put an onion in his belly. You can see it here. So the ribs stick like that, and they can easily pull the meat out.
We're here with Chef Rene. Rene, you're a one-star Michelin chef, correct?
Yeah, 1 star in the Netherlands.
And then what's with all this hay and what's going on here today?
Normally horses eat hay.
Yeah.
Our guests eat also hay.
So what do you have here?
Hay is for the flavor. Slow cooking on top in the box. 24 hours. And then on the big green egg, burning with the hay, the fumé, the flavor.
Yeah, let's see it.
So, and the hay, always the fumé, yeah? A little bit hot.
Now, what's been your experience out here at EGGtoberfest? You like this?
This is beautiful, beautiful. All the people, is in a kind of cult, eh? Yeah, it's very, very nice.
I think you said it best. Good food, great people, and a great time, man. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, bye-bye.
We're here with Chef Robert from the Four Seasons, and everybody is telling me these lamb chops are to die for today. What do you got going on?
Well, what we did, instead of doing an actual lamb chop, we took the rib part. It's a Denver lamb. It's the cut of it, the lamb rib. These are domestic, so they're from Alabama, Southeast Family Farms. Fatty, delicious. So we cured them for about 24 hours with a salt, sugar, brown sugar, and spice herb mixture. Washed that off, and then we braised them really slow for about 2.5, 3 hours in the oven. Cooled them down and then cut them. And then we're just finishing them on direct heat here. So you get that nice, sweet, succulent lamb. And I don't think enough people know what a lamb rib tastes like. It's good. It's so juicy and wonderful. I actually prefer it over a lamb rack.
And if you're ever in Atlanta, you got to come out to the Culinary Center at the Big Green Egg headquarters, because he also does a couple classes. Talk about those classes you do.
The classes are awesome. If anybody needs to learn how to use an egg, the classes are invaluable, because the eggs are simple to use, but there's lots of techniques that people don't catch right away. And it's really a lifetime of learning. And I don't say that because I'm a salesperson, but I'm a big fan of them, and you can do so many different things in them.
All right, we're here with Jeff with the Oh So Good crew from New Orleans. And what is Oh So Good here today?
Oh So Good here today is sausage turtles. Sausage turtles is what we have on the menu right now. They're made out of green onion sausage, wrapped with bacon, with some Swiss cheese in there. You can't go wrong with them.
All right, so how long have you been an egg owner in New Orleans?
I've been an egg owner probably for the past 15 years.
Which one of your favorite things to cook on the egg?
Grilled pork loin. We have a Cajun injection in it, and everybody swears by it. But we've cooked everything on the green egg, and that's what most people like.
we are at the 19th annual EGGtoberfest, and we're about to open the gates and let the crowd in. Let's go! Come on, guys! Now, this is your first time out here at this event. What do you think here at EGGtoberfest?
This is absolutely crazy. These eggheads are amazing. There is so much different kinds of food. We have beef. I've had donuts. If you've never gone to EggFest, you have to go to EggFest.
All right, there's more where that came from on Big Flavor Row. We're going to check it out, so stick around.
Is flank steak, salt and pepper garlic, right on the coals, about 3 or 4 minutes aside. You're good to go. Best fajitas you ever had in your life.
Baby back ribs, 4 slabs, baby back ribs, pineapple. Boil them about 350 for about an hour, hour and a half, and then I'm gonna take them off, pile them up on the other grill, slow cook them, brown them a little bit with some sauce on them for another hour. 2.5 hours, pineapple ribs are done.
We're here with Kevin and Andy. And Kevin and Andy, what's the name of your team?
Team Excellent Eats.
And what are you guys cooking out here today?
So we've got beer braised brisket with pimento cheese grits. We've got a pulled pork mac and cheese egg roll and a BLT wonton.
All right, you just said mac and cheese. For me, I'm a king of mac and cheese. I'm going to have to try this out. So what do you guys put in it?
So it's got pulled pork, it's got mac and cheese, and bacon in it.
Oh, and what's been the hot item today for you guys?
I think it's been the pimento cheese grits with the beer braised brisket.
Now, how many years have you been coming here?
So this is our second year cooking here.
And what is your favorite thing about coming to EGGtoberfest?
Meeting people around who you never get the chance to see or interact with, and you all have the same kind of chemistry and the same kind of ideas of what you want to do.
Guys, thank you very much for coming out, and I'm going to have to hit the mac and cheese. You cool with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we're wrapping up the 19th annual EGGtoberfest. We appreciate everybody coming out here. No doubt about it, it was a great time. Big flavor and fun had by all, there's no doubt. My man, Big Swole, getting ready to take off. Hey, how was the event this year?
It was awesome, man. It was epic, game-changing. Every year, I don't know how you guys do it. It keeps getting better and better and better. Had an awesome lobster pot pie cooking demo. If you missed it, they messed up, Rob. Tell them they messed up.
They did mess up, there's no doubt. And I'm going to catch a ride here and leave in style this time at EGGtoberfest.
What?
No, it's cool. No, we talked about this.
See you next year, the 20th, Rob.
We talked about this. Oh, man, come. I'll work out, I'll promise. We're here at the 20th annual EGGtoberfest, getting ready to open up the gates. We got Dr. Barbecue, Matt Pittman. We got Europe over there, Mexico. We're representing everybody here today. The 20th annual. This one's going to be really special. Are you guys ready to open up the gates? We're here with Brenda Miller, and Brenda Miller is something very special to the Big Green Egg because you, your husband, were all involved in the very beginning.
20 years. Who would have thought after that very first year?
What was the first one like?
We thought it was wonderful. We just thought it was wonderful. And most everyone that was there thought so too.
So when you look out today and you see a crowd like this, what goes through your mind?
It's unbelievable. Who would have ever thought that it would have come to this? But I'm so glad it did.
We're here with Frank, and Frank's got an interesting story because he listened to the podcast before he got into egging.
Did not have an egg. It didn't have the, the egg culture of really getting into it, and now I am, man.
And what are you cooking today?
We started out this morning with Mars' famous breakfast casserole, a French toast casserole. People love that. Then we switched over to a Pitmaster bacon. We're going to bring it out home today with swine apple, which everybody's pretty excited about.
Well, you never know. This guy could be on the next podcast. Thanks for coming out, man.
Thanks, Rob. I appreciate your time.
We're here with Wessel. What do you got going on here on the grill today?
We got mussels today. We do it in just pure. So not with beer or wine. That's normally the way you cook it. But now we just put it on and it boils in its own seawater, so to speak. So all the flavors stay in the mussel. Then we have, of course, a little hay on it. We have some Jack Daniels, some wood chips there. And Chef Roel creates his own sauce. We make our own whiskey sauce with we have our own mayonnaise. We smoke tomatoes. Make that, how to say that, smashed it in the sauce to make the cocktail sauce. Nah, people love it. Yeah.
I love it. All natural, and then you save the drinking for later.
Of course. That's the Dutch way. Yeah.
This one's a really special one because this gentleman right here has been to all of them. Every single Eggtoberfest. What has that been like?
We started out with 10 eggs and 12 cookers, and all of a sudden, bam, it was an egg fest. It just gets bigger, it gets better, and it gets more innovative each year.
How long you guys been doing this recipe? Because it seems to be pretty popular.
She did this recipe in 2010.
Well, I want to thank you for being at all of them and being a true egghead.
Well, let me thank the Big Green Egg for what they've done.
The atmosphere of it, smelling the smoke, being out here early in the morning, being exhausted, drinking some beer, hanging out with everybody, you can't beat it.
We're here with the Green Man Group, and they got something really cool we want to show you here. What do you got cooking today?
Today we have some bacon wrap elk brats. It's a mixture of elk and beer brats. Got some cheese and a little spices in the middle, and a little jalapeno, and then wrapped in bacon.
You can't forget the bacon part of that.
Absolutely. Everything's better with bacon.
What do you got going on over here?
These are just ground chicken with a little bit of scallions and celery and parsley and stuffed with blue cheese. We toss them in a wing sauce, and then we put a blue cheese dressing over the top.
We're here with Cece. Cece, what are you cooking today?
We're doing pork belly. So we smoke it for 2 hours and we roast it up for another 2. Just salt, pepper, and that's it. We're keeping the flavors real.
What do you guys got going on here?
So over here we have a nice carne asada, very simple. Pure chuck with salt and with direct heat, avocado creamy sauce, and a nice molcajete tomato sauce.
Sitting here with Ario from Europe as well, and you got something cool going on here. What do you got here, my man?
This is called Vlamkuchen. Yep. Can you say that as well?
Vlamkuchen.
Almost there. So it's from France. So it comes from a special place in France where they speak German. So that's why it's called Vlamkuchen. On the convector for maybe 2 to 3 minutes. And that's about it. Then it's done. So then you put some veggies on top of it. In this case we have some onions, rucola, tomatoes, olives. That's about it.
This is my 18th year at the Eggtoberfest. I actually went to the very first one.
Eggfest and Eggtoberfest are the essence of Big Green Egg. It is literally what got me enthralled about Big Green Egg. So the cool thing is all these cook teams out here, you know, pouring their heart into making you this unique bite, and they might make it 5 or 6 different times over. So you walk around and you eat the most unique food, you know, showing the versatility of the egg and just having a great time. I mean, the fellowship of this event, this is what Big Green Egg's all about.
That's all, folks. That's right. That's it. That's all. We're done here at the 20th Annual Eggtoberfest. We appreciate you coming out and watching, and we'll see you next year, obviously, for the 21st. Thanks again for watching. We appreciate it.
right, eggheads, welcome back to Eggtoberfest. I am Chef David Rose, and I will be your tour guide on everything delicious today, from different demos to different breweries to different wineries. We'll be bringing you amazing food, beer, and even cocktails. Here I am in the museum at Mothership. We have here the little clay Komodo that could. This is where it all started back in 1974, where Ed Fisher had the insight to take the Komodo smoker, which has been around for hundreds of years, and innovated smoking itself. He had the insight to raise the bar even higher with a high-grade quality ceramics, which can give the ability for backyard warriors, cooks, and chefs to cold smoke at 70 degrees. That's right, 70 degrees for cold smoking, all the way up above 750 for that hot, searing temperature. That, in conjunction with the best quality lump charcoal in the game, you heard it right, gave everybody the ability to make delicious foods from low temperatures for slow and low to high temperatures for rip-roaring sears. So here we are today. We're bringing us to the 23rd Eggtoberfest, which leads me to today. We have a full day, an amazing lineup waiting for you of chefs, cooks, and demos from all over the country. And make sure to follow along with all the deliciousness and share your cooks with hashtag Eggtoberfest 2020. So let's kick it off by shooting on down to the panhandle of Idaho, where the Grill Dads are doing a campfire side breakfast with dueling mini maxes. Will they be serving up frittatas? Say that 5 times fast. Take it away, Grill Dads.
Hey, what's up, David? Thank you very much. And hey, Faye.
Yeah.
Get up.
No.
Get up.
I'm doing the David Rose workout. Hold on a second.
Faye's trying to catch up to match David's guns. But
What's up, man?
He just started this morning. It's never going to happen. Welcome to Eggtoberfest. Mark and Faye here with the Grill Dads. Today we are making a grilled breakfast frittata. We got a little bacon roll in here.
Not just bacon. Snake River Farms bacon.
Kurabota.
Kurabota bacon.
Faye, what's in it?
There's bacon in it. Oh,
everything.
Sorry. Bacon, asparagus, eggs, cheese. Oh, it's a very special ingredient. White tuxedo by the Grill Dads. Got to check out this rub. Hey, wait again. So David Rose, he said he could challenge us to a push-up contest, right?
I'm going to go get the eggs.
No, but he said, Mark?
All right, we're going to try it. All right, the rub we put in there has some horseradish.
And some dehydrated vinegar.
Yep. White pepper.
Chives. And we also had our bacon that we did. We did the onions in the bacon fat with the bacon. Then we poured the asparagus in, all done in a big green egg, cast iron pan that you see right here. No handles, no long handles, so you can put it right in the Mini Max, which is absolutely awesome. So we had the Mini Max at what? What temp did we cook this thing at? About 350, 400?
400.
Yep. So good. We got a really good crisp on the outside. The eggs, we had 8 eggs. We added some cheese. This is a tri-blend, right? That we added?
Yep.
Cool.
The eggs are light and fluffy. Asparagus tastes nice and fresh. We didn't cook it too long. The bacon flavor is all the way through because we cooked in that grease. And those onions make it taste like a frittata.
We all allowed to say what kind of bacon?
Yeah.
Good bacon.
Ooh, look at that.
Joke fell flat. Sorry. Snake River Farms. That was my crispy bit.
Crispy piece right there.
My gosh, this is so good.
All right, David, we're gonna go do some push-ups.
Yeah, hey David, let's see you make one of these, buddy.
Oh yeah, you know what, David?
I did it 5 push-ups before this.
Hey,
You ready?
Let's show him.
Yeah, you think you got some of that on us? I don't think so.
Don't squeeze so hard. Ow.
Okay, sorry. I think I left a bruise.
Back to you, David.
See you guys later.
All right, so we've got our mussels with the 3 Bs, the beer, the bacon, and the butter, or the 4 Bs actually, since we got bread in there too, tasting delicious, smoky, a little bit spicy. And then we've got our bacon-wrapped cod with the smoked pepperod, with the za'atar and the harissa, just really smelling great. David, come on, man, let's eat.
Oh yes, oh yeah. Did I hear somebody say beer, butter, and bacon?
You did.
Sir,
the 3 Bs.
We just became best friends. I really think so. So to that, I give you that, sir. All right.
I guess we should cheers, actually.
Cheers, cheers. All right, you drink, I eat. That's fine by me. Okay, so let me dig in here. What should I start with first, Chef?
Go mussels first.
Mussels, okay, let's dig in here. Oh man, it smells amazing. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision at home. Oh yeah, thank you. Gotta get that sauce.
That's the key right there.
Thank you, chef. Definitely getting that beer, that little spice, a little right in the back of my neck. I'm loving that tickle of heat.
That's why I like the Caribes. They're a little heat, not crazy though.
Exactly, and you gotta have a nice toasted bread to sop up all that delicious liquid. So good. Oh my God, all right.
Nice, man.
And what do we have here, chef, again?
So this is the bacon wrapped cod with the smoked pepperod. We have the harissa and the za'atar on there. So some of those nice sort of warming North African spices in there, kind of bring it all together.
I'm sensing a theme. You love pork.
I do love me some pork.
And to that, I applaud you, sir.
You take the boy out of Georgia, but not the Georgia out of the boy, right?
That's a true story. All right, so we're digging right here. Oh, that flaky fish right there. Guys, do you see that? It's literally falling apart. Oh, seafood, eat food.
I'm gonna get in there too. It smells too good. I mean, there's a second fork. There's plenty there.
There's enough. I'll allow it. Chef, that is delicious. That's amazing. Oh my God.
Thank you, man.
That's good. You did that. 2 for 2. We're batting 100 today, guys. I don't know. Chef, thank you so much. You're a rock star, chef. You're killing it. Guys, please, make sure to stick around.
Pizza, take deuce.
Welcome back. You've changed, Brian.
I understand that you're going to roll one out for me.
I'm going to roll one out for you.
I love hearing that.
We're making some fantastic pizzas today. So I'm going to go the traditional American way of taking the rolling pin. So we are doing 12-ish inch pizzas today. So we're taking these, we're putting them on these nice little metal trays, knock a good amount of that flour off. Woohoo. That's about as fancy as I get when it comes to flipping pizza dough. And also, this is the traditional shape of someone who doesn't make a lot of pizza. It's kind of amoeba-ish.
It's artisanal.
Yeah, artisanal. So what these will really let you do is let you slide the pizza onto the stone, no problem. Take it off the stone, no problem. You start making your pizza. We got peanut saute, we got some chicken, we got some carrots, some onions, some jalapenos, and cilantro, and cheese, and all sorts of other deliciousness to make some fantastic Thai-inspired pizzas, which will pair very nicely with these Hazy Wonder.
And we ran out of room. We could only list, in this little bit of real estate, we could only list Sabro, Citra, Cashmere, and Comet. But of course, it also has Simcoe, Mosaic, Centennial. I think there's some Chinook in there. It's all about hops. You couldn't even fit them all right there. And then those play well into the creaminess of the oats and goes well with the spice, that especially what you get from the peppers and the cilantro. Wow, you're good at this. I'm not supposed to use all the toppings, am I? Now, the cilantro we're gonna put on when it's done, right? Or are we gonna cook that on there?
You can do either way. If you put it on now, it might get a little brown.
A little burnt.
So we can actually take the cilantro, take that Thai basil, chop that all up together and sprinkle that at the end. 450, this size, this dough, 12 minutes is what I want.
So 420, why not 550?
That's just what that yeast likes.
That's what it wants.
Yes, I think.
Higher's always better.
Yes, higher's better?
Yeah,
awesome.
Higher's better.
All right, let's see if I've perfected my amateur status pour.
First off, pour with vigor for Chucky Bam Bam, my brewing professor. Ah, look at that.
I practiced.
So the reason that a beer like Hazy Wonder pairs so well with the spicy Thai and kind of certain ethnic dishes such as this is that you get kind of a creaminess in the beer, but you get all these like floral, citrus, like eucalyptus, lemongrass, pine, cedar, passion fruit, mangoes, lemons. A lot of the things that you've jammed into this extremely vibrant and colorful looking pie are actually playing out from the hops. When I food pair, I like to take a sip of the beer, and you smell it, and you taste with your nose, right? Then take a bite of the food, and then take another sip. Make sure to get a modicum of foam trapped in your mustache.
Well, the foam there's so you can smell it as you eat, right? Okay.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. So for me, what's really getting is that basil is just fire. It's just coming off with like licorice and anise notes, and then the cilantro comes out, and then you get all of the more subtle, less volatile stuff like the peanut sauce and the onions.
So the mason jars I have at home have like 2 ounce, 4 ounce, 6 ounce.
Yep.
3.14 repeating, of course.
Yep.
You got 420 up there, or 4.20. And then you got a 10/6, or a really weird way of saying 1 2/3.
Right.
What's up the 1 2/3, 10/6?
So you obviously know that the first one is pi, the least lazy number ever, because it just keeps on running and running and running.
Right.
420, we all know that's not just a number, that's a lifestyle, but that is the approximate level of about 420 mils, so we're switching units here. 10/6, that's one that not everyone always gets. That is a reference to Alice in Wonderland. And that is the little sign on his hat. Yeah, we probably got all of that wrong. Like pi actually ends, 420 is just it's an interstate. The heat's getting me now.
The heat's getting you?
Oh yeah.
The sriracha heat or the jalapeno heat?
I'm starting to sweat. I found the one jalapeno. I thought if you cook the jalapenos, their heat decreases.
I think it depends how you cook them, what you cook them in, what you cook them with. I know there's definitely ingredients you can use to hide heat.
Yeah.
Acid, juice, sugar. In fact, you can definitely hide heat that way.
Once when I was little, I found a turtle all alone in a grassy field and threw it in the car and drove it all the way to a pond and chucked it in there and said, "There you go, little buddy." I realized later that that was probably a turtle.
I've been told that all the fats and the stuff like that would
normally
There
dilute
could
the
be
spicy flavor.
a very small unannounced solar eclipse happening right now that I know about the eclipse. He can't know because no shares.
This is just not my luck today.
Hey, David, if it looks like a duck, if it swims like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, it's a duck.
And I'll be making smoked pear bellinis.
Hi everybody, I'm Stephen RAICHLEN. Welcome to the set of Project Fire Season 3. We're excited to join you for EGGtoberfest 2020. To celebrate, we're going to cook one of my favorite dishes on the Big Green Egg and give you a sneak preview of the next season of Project Fire. It's been about 25 minutes and you can see the chicken look beautifully bronzed on the bottom. So take off the salt slabs. 1, 2, and then take off your chickens. Transfer them to a wire rack. Then place the salt slabs back on the grill. And you'll finish cooking the chicken on the salt slab, so it will flavor the meat side of the chicken. Then take your chicken, turn it over, place it back on the grill. Beautiful. And you'll finish roasting the chicken on the salt slab. Close the grill. You need about another 15 minutes. Whoa! Check out that salt slab chicken. It looks amazing. I'm sure it's done, but just to check, you can wiggle that drumstick. You can see it moves freely. So I'll put on my insulated gloves. Grab the chicken. I like to serve it right on the salt slab. So there's 1. Here's 2. Beautiful. Close the grill lid. Okay. So I'll lift a leg. I'm just going to carve it off right here. I'll cut myself a little piece of wing. Then a couple of grilled hot peppers. Finally, a spoonful of your pepperoncini vinaigrette. Mm. And now, the moment of truth. Take a taste. That skin is so crisp, it crunches when I bite into it. The meat is moist, scented with rosemary and thyme. What I love about salt slab grilling is how moist it keeps the chicken. And of course, the salt slab imparts its own salty flavor to the meat. I'll take a little of the vinaigrette. I love the piquancy of those pickled pepperoncini peppers. From Italy to Project Fire here in Baltimore, it's chicken on a salt slab. That's it from Reisterstown, Maryland on the set of Project Fire. Thank you, Big Green Egg, for inviting us to your Eggtoberfest 2020 celebration.
I hope you have enjoyed this trip down memory lane as much as I have, and that you enjoyed the wonderful world of Eggtoberfest. A special thank you to David Rose, along with Rob, Bob, Jody, Lindsay, and the entire team at the Big Green Egg. And of course, all of you, the eggers, cooks, and backyard grillers. I can't wait for another opportunity to have all of us together in person once again. See you in 2021.